everybody, Backyard Bullion here. Welcome to episode 104 of In Focus Friday. Today it's a very special 2-year anniversary edition of In Focus Friday because 104 episodes, having not missed a single week these last 2 years, means today is the exact 2-year anniversary of doing this series, which I am very, very proud of, very happy that I've been able to keep on doing this series throughout this last 2 years. But that's only been possible because of you guys out there tuning in to watch and have a look at the coins which I focus. So thank you so much, whether you've been a subscriber and watcher and follower of In Focus Friday all the way back when I started it 2 years ago, or whether you've just discovered it today. Thank you. It really is very, very amazing that you guys stick with me and watch me ramble on about coins for so long. Today we're going to have a look at this 2013 Gold Britannia, but as always I do a little recap of what we looked at last week, because last week was a really fun pair of coins. It was a pair of seahorses, one from Samoa and one from Barbados. Very cool coins indeed. If you haven't checked it out, the link as always is in the description below. I will just remind you as well that today we have business returning to usual. We'll have a vote at the end of this episode with 3 items for you to cast your eyes over and decide on what you'd like to see next week. So make sure you stick around to the end of this episode and cast your vote for next time. But today we're going to look at something gold and something shiny, which is pretty much always a popular thing here on In Focus Friday and on YouTube generally as well. This is a new pickup for my pension stack, which I made a couple of weeks ago actually via the Silver Forum, and it was spot price gold, which is always a good thing. Everybody loves spot price gold, and here it is. This is the 2013 1-ounce gold Britannia. So it seems like I'm continuing along with my kind of old school gold Britannia pickups. This is of course capital gains tax exempt, which is great for me in the long term. To boot, it is a very pretty coin. It looks very cool indeed, and it's very different to a lot of the other gold Britannias which are out there, and we'll touch on that in a little moment. But first, let's just admire this beautiful coin. It's a very big coin, and that's of course one of the things which is very unique and different about this. It's got a huge diameter. It's very thin compared with other Britannias, not as thin as that Austrian Ducat which I picked up a couple of months ago. That one is ridiculously thin, but this nevertheless is very, very nice. Now, the 2013 Britannia, this is a very different coin to some of the other Britannias out there. First of all, in 2013, this was the first year that they changed the alloy of the gold from 22 karat gold to pure gold, to 4.9 gold or 3.9 gold. However, they have not put on here that it is pure gold. It just says 1 ounce fine gold, as you can see written around the rim of the coin there. But some of the obviously new releases of Britannias out there, which are 909 gold, have 999 gold written on them. So this does not, but this is 24 karat gold compared with some of the older coins out there. So here I've got the 2010 Britannia, which I have picked up, and as you can see, there is a distinct difference in the size and the diameters of the coins. Very distinct difference, in fact, and you can tell. In fact, let's get this one out of the capsule. You can see the size difference and the diameter difference there. Huge, huge difference in the way these coins look. And you can see there just the difference. So this was the first year, not only that they did it in a sort of pure gold form rather than a 22 karat gold form, they also changed the diameter very significantly. It was not that popular when it came out, that sort of size change, and I can understand exactly why, because it has to have a bigger capsule to be kept in, or if you don't even keep it in capsules, if you were stacking these coins as a collection, they're not going to stack properly. You're going to have this one big old coin sticking out of your roll. So obviously you can't put them all in tubes, you can't stick them in the same tube as your other gold Britannias, which is obviously a little bit of a pain. And it seemed like the Royal Mint did not like that sort of feedback that I think a lot of the community, or a lot of the investing community, took on, because they went back to the other sizes of Britannia. So here we have the 2018 Britannia, and this one, as you can see, is the same size as the 2010 one, which is vastly different. It's very difficult to balance all of these without dropping them on camera, but if we can stack them all on top of each other like that, you can see here, and I'll get it in focus. It is in focus Friday afternoon. That's the art of the game. So you can see that they're all different sizes, but the 2018s have gone back to that regular size, as have the 2014s, 15s, 16s and 17s. So this was not a popular size in that respect, but it does make it unique. It makes it different. So we've got three things there which are different about this coin. It's pure gold, but it's not got 99 written on it. It's a first coin in the series that wasn't an alloy of gold, so it's the first one that's not 22 karat gold. And it's a different size altogether, which is, it's just different, and that's kind of cool. So to pick it out at spot price is obviously a fantastic deal for me. I really am happy with the way that I've been able to purchase this off the forum at a very good price. It's in that pension stack, it's capital gains tax exempt, which is obviously a really important thing for a very long-term investment. So all things told, very happy with this coin. In terms of the aesthetics of the design of it though, I have to say, I mean, it's a bit dull in that sense. Obviously you've seen, so the 2010 Britannia, you've seen here, looks gorgeous, has a really great look and feel with a frosted finish and a very artistic Britannia on it. This one's just a bit plain and just a bit dull, and it's almost like it's trying to be a proof, but not, because it's just got that plain background. It feels very flat to the hand. One of the great things about this is it is just, a bullion coin. I'm going to see if I can do the good old pirate knuckle twivel here, but because it is just a bullion coin, there we go, hours of practice goes into that. By the way, it's not that easy to do, and it's very satisfying to do with a 1 ounce gold coin, let me tell you. So it is just a bullion coin, which is why I'm quite happy to do this, and if I drop it whilst doing this, I'm really not bothered about it. There are coins out there in 2013s, which I've seen on various different bullion websites, which are on sale for spot plus like 10% or something. So there is a potential bit of a premium to go on top of this, but it was never meant to be bought as a premium coin. As you can see from the Queen's head side, there is a kind of scratch across the Queenie's face, which is obviously not a ideal condition coin, but at the end of the day, that's not why I bought it. So all things told, very happy with it. It's a very cool coin indeed. Not my favourite of all the Britannias, but it certainly helps towards that date run. So one day, hopefully, we'll be able to backdate for some of the recent ones and have that kind of date collection. I like having the different coins. That's one of the things which is cool about collecting coins in general. You get to have all of these different varieties out there. So it is nice to be able to kind of complete that in that sense and have a different year with a different size and a different variety of gold in that collection. This is an incredibly satisfying thing to do, by the way. It's also really high pressure on camera because I don't want to drop it. As I said, I wouldn't mind if I dropped it, but it is quite hard to do. But there we go. Enough of playing around with that. I'm sure there are people out there who have much better sleight of hand coin skills than I do. Let me know your thoughts on this coin down in the comment section below. One of the best things about it is I can just pick it up and I can hold it and I can play with it in my hand. Can't feel like I do that with some of the other coins that I have out there. So that's one of the coolest things I like about this. But do let me know your thoughts on it, whether you like it or not, whether it's a coin that you would want to pick up. If you had the choice between that one and one of the other lovely 1 ounce gold Britannias that I've got, let's put that one next to it again. Would you choose the big chunky 2013, or would you take one of these other types of Britannias? I'd love to know your opinions. Please comment down below. So there we go, that is the 2-year anniversary 1 ounce gold Britannia done. Now we have some returning items from a couple of weeks ago. We've got the Rising Mermaid, which is a very interesting coin in its own right. We then have a Canadian Silver Saver Maple Leaf. So if you want to hear me talk about this and the wonderful work that Canadian Silver Saver does over on his channel, then please do let me know. I want to see that one. I know it's not necessarily as exciting and aesthetically pleasing as a mermaid, but if I could persuade all of you to vote for it, I would. So vote for that. Canadian Silver Saver is a very good friend of mine, and I'd love to be able to showcase some of his stuff and show you guys what he can do. And then the last item for you to vote between is this very cool new coin that I've picked up, which is the Rum Runner, and that is an interesting one too. So do comment down below which you'd like to see in next week's episode of In Focus Friday. Again, just a huge thank you to everybody for watching and for supporting my channel, but also this series. It's been a real pleasure to make them, and I really enjoy doing it. I can see myself making this series for the next year or beyond, and until I stop, basically. If you would like to see future episodes of In Focus Friday, I have not missed a weekend to date, so I plan not to. There will be more episodes in the future. Hit that subscribe button, and if you liked this video, please hit that thumbs up button as well. That will help everything that I do here on YouTube with the YouTube algorithm. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Have a fantastic weekend, and please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.